Hello everybody, this is Suzanne Kellner-Zinck from Dawning Visions Hypnosis, and I'm doing this YouTube video in order to get out the news that I'm starting a brand new group for men, only men, age 40 to 60 years of age who have been newly diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. The reason that I put together this group is because I lost my very best friend from college of this horrid disease process from heart issue that he didn't even know he had. Heart issues did run in his family. He lost his older brother from what he believes was a heart attack secondary to his type 2 diabetes, which was very not in control, out of control, as I would say. But my friend, he didn't have any diagnosis of heart disease at all. I guess that's why they call it the silent killer. He had been to his doctors many times with gastrointestinal problems, bowel issues, and he had a really terrible pain in his gut for probably 6 months or a year that the doctors could never figure out. He goes away on vacation with his girlfriend from Massachusetts to Miami. They put the stuff into their hotel room. They go out on the beach. He has a seizure, races to the hospital in the ambulance, where he dies on the operating table as they're putting a stent in his heart. He was 57 years old at the time. I don't want this to happen to other people. It need not happen. He was doing what he was told to do by the doctors. They couldn't figure out what the real cause of his problems were. And for those with type 2 diabetes, most of you can reverse it with lifestyle changes. And that's what my free group is all about, especially for you men who don't really like dealing with medical anythings. I don't blame you. Don't really want to deal with the fact that you might have this kind of illness. Don't want to have to deal with changing your diet around. Don't want to deal with any of it. I hear you. And I'll tell you, shortly after I lost my friend, I had a gentleman call me to work with him with anxiety issues. And one of the things that came up was that he was just newly diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and put on metformin, which was making him feel really ill. He hated it. And so we were able to help him with some lifestyle changes using some hypnotic technique to turn it around. And it didn't take that long at all. Not really. He was over 300 pounds, people. If he can do it, pretty much anybody else can do it. But the trick is to get it in the beginning before major problems occur, which is why newly diagnosed men. So if you know anybody who falls into that demographic, be nice if I could talk, please send them to the group. Please, please, please. Because I'm there to serve. I don't want to see any other kids, although my friend's kids were grown up at the time, they're not that grown up. You know, my godson's 31. And his sister is 2 years younger, and they didn't need to lose their dad. They really didn't. So I want to teach folks the things that they need to be able to do in order to get a handle on what's going on in their bodies, work a bit with their minds, and really help you guys out, because that is my mission. I dedicate this work to my friend Richard Premack, who I dearly loved like a brother. He helped me out through so many hard times over my life, I can't even tell you. He helped me with my mom when she was going through a really hard time at the end of her life. It was because of him that she got into a really great nursing home where she lived for the last 7 years of her life. So the least I could do is offer something for those folks who are suffering with similar symptoms to what took his life. So I'm dedicating all this work to his life. He certainly helped a whole lot of people in his 30-somewhat career working with really developmentally disabled adults. Some of them had mental health issues. He won a lot of awards around it, but you can see awards don't save lives. Knowledge and implementation does. So that's what the group is about, and that's what we're going to be doing. So please, 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 if you have these issues, know anybody with these issues, talk to people who might have these issues, send them to the group. It could save their lives. I'm not kidding. All right, I'm going to stop there, and thank you for listening. Please spread this video around so people know what's available to help them out. I will be going live in the group and helping people. There will be content there and all kinds of really good stuff. All right, guys, I look forward to seeing those of you who are men between 40 and 60 years of age, newly diagnosed with diabetes type 2, only type 2, in that group. Otherwise, there's a ton of other resources on my website for all the rest of you, dawningvisions.com. Bye-bye.